In this video series, we're going to talk about 24 different situations on a table that require 24 different shots, and today we're talking about this situation. Today we're in a 10-ball situation, and the problem that we're facing today is that we have to get from the 7-ball all the way down table towards the 8-ball. We basically have 3 real options to get towards the 8-ball. I'm going to show you every option, starting with the worst option again, working our way up to my favorite option. Alright, some of you would try here to just follow the ball, follow the 7-ball, go towards here, passing the 9-ball, and go towards this area for the 8-ball. Let's see how this turns out if we're actually trying to do this, because there are some problems that come with this shot. So have a look at the angle that we have on the 7-ball. I'm just going to play pure follow here. You see, the problem that you're facing is the 9-ball. The 9-ball is blocking the path towards the 8-ball. Well, we could of course try to get a bit more follow on the ball, hit a bit harder, but the huge problem is that you should know by now is that if you are hitting harder, the cue ball will follow the tangent line longer, and that way we are not able to pass the 9-ball on this side. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you the same shot, hitting a bit harder. And you see this time we even hit the 9-ball fuller. So this is not a real option because of the 9-ball. If the 9-ball wouldn't be there, then it's okay. Then we're following the path, going towards here, maybe even end with a bit too much angle. So now let's talk about my second option, which is very interesting. What we're trying to do now is we're trying to draw the ball down table and try to curve around the 9-ball, going this path towards the 8-ball. So we're playing low with left spin, and as you see, the tangent line of the cue ball after the 7 goes towards here. This means the cue ball follows the tangent line, the draw grabs, cue ball starts to curve, hits somewhere in this area with a bit of left spin and draw. The cue ball comes down table with a nice position for the 8-ball. So this is totally fine, this is a valid option, but afterwards I'm going to show you my favorite option for this shot. So let's try to execute it. Playing low with a lot of left spin, following through nicely through the cue ball. And this time we even did too much. This means you gotta either hit a bit harder, because that way the cue ball is a bit longer on the tangent line, or just take less left spin or less draw on the cue ball. So let's try it again. And you see, we adjusted a bit, and now we have a very nice, maybe a bit too less a little angle on the 8-ball, but we have a nice shot to continue. Now let's talk about my third option, which is a really cool shot. The cue ball dances a bit here. So what we're going to do is, we're again following the tangent line, but this time we're not drawing, we're playing actually a stun shot, and then we're adding right spin to the cue ball. This means the cue ball comes towards here, goes into the short rail, towards here, hits this rail, and in this area maybe even hits the short rail again. So of course we have to play with inside spin here, which isn't recommended to do, but since the balls are pretty close to each other, this inside spin isn't that difficult to judge compared to if the cue ball was here, for example. Then it's really difficult. Really difficult. Okay, let's try to execute this one. This turned out perfectly, perfect angle, and the advantage is you don't have a real chance to scratch into the corner pocket, because then the cue ball has to hit very, very close here on this corner with a lot of right spin that this is going to work, and you're not very likely to achieve this. So this is a really nice shot, my favorite. Okay, let's try to run the last remaining balls here. What I'm actually trying to do is, I'm again using inside spin, because I want to hit this rail here and then go towards the 9-ball. So this makes the shot itself a bit more difficult, but actually we're going a nice path and going towards the 9-ball. So if you're not feeling comfortable, then just trying to pass the 10-ball here, or even go this side, or 2 rails towards the 9-ball. But I'm feeling pretty comfortable with that inside spin here. Just trying to hit the rail, let's say right about here, and go towards the 9. And you see perfectly towards the line of the 9-ball. So this is a very, very nice shot regarding position. Actually, we ended a bit too straight here. An angle would be nice, but all I'm going to do now is draw back. Straight line goes from the side pocket to the corner pocket. So one more difficult shot, and I better do too little draw than too much, because I don't want to end up here with no shot. Basically, if I'm drawing it just a bit, I always have a shot, an easy shot or a very makeable shot, compared to if you're drawing too much and the cue ball ends somewhere here. So don't overpower the draw shot here. Looks very nice. Almost straight in on the 10-ball, which makes it very easy. Very simple stop shot. And that's how you play this shot and run the rack afterwards. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite shot in this situation. I personally like the inside spin a lot, and even though you're using inside spin, which isn't recommended on most shots, this is still very natural. You're supporting the natural path of the cue ball with that inside spin, so I really like that one. Alright guys, this is the situation for tomorrow, which is probably similar to you. Remember the shot where we're lifting our cue up? Turns out this isn't legal everywhere, so I'm going to show you a plan B. For this shot. It's also not a normal shot where you're playing just a normal stroke with your cue. No, it's something special again, so I'm really looking forward to show you this, and also how this situation can be solved, because some people were saying, okay, then it's going back and forth forever. That's not the case, but this is tomorrow's topic. Alright guys, if you like this one, then please, as always, consider to like, comment, share it with your friends, and very important, subscribe to my channel, because this really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching guys, a huge thank you goes out to my sponsors, to everyone who's supporting me, and yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you tomorrow. Take care.